no matter what I have to do, I need you more.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm not sure where today finds you, but I find you on Tuesday at 10 o'clock because you know what? It's Tell It Tuesday. It's not a Tuesday. That's right. You haven't forgotten. And you know what? It's so important for us to encourage each other. And as I encourage you to encourage somebody else. That's what 365 is all about. It's all about, Lord, what have you done for me? And how can I do that for somebody else? So this month we're talking about what Jesus did and, good examples. I've had so many bad examples in my life. I've been a bad example. I was telling you the story. I was wanting to tell you this story about my new neighbors. My husband is so friendly. He's such a neighborly person and I'm not. I know, pray for me. I need prayer. I don't know about you, but I need prayer. So I pull up in my garage, I back into my driveway and fly into my garage and push that button. So one of my neighbors, we have a mailbox right by my house, and one of my neighbors and I began to talk. So, it's always an awkward introduction at first. It's like, okay, what are we going to talk about? Shoes, clothes, kids, what? And she went on to ask me, well, where did you go to school? And I was like, oh, Lord, where do I start this conversation? So I went on to mention that I started at Freeport Elementary in Sacramento, and I kind of do that. And then I segued into where I went to school at. And then I told her that I had dropped out in the 11th grade. And she was like, oh my gosh, you dropped out? And I didn't want to get into my whole story because I could already tell she was a little bit spooked by me saying I dropped out of school. So I just went on to say, well, my name is Chris. It's nice to meet you. I'm glad we're neighbors. If you ever need anything, here's my phone number. And you know what? I'm practicing 365 in 2022. This year, I have committed to myself that I am going to do something different than I did last year and the year before. And I'm going to help build the kingdom of heaven. I'm going to do what's right when I don't feel like it. And it's very often for me. I know. I need prayer. Help me, Lord. But I'm going to do what's right when I don't feel like it. That's my commitment to myself, to the Lord, to you, to everybody that I come in contact with. Don't expect me to do nothing but what Jesus did for me. If you ask me what school I went to, be prepared to hear the gospel. Amen. Amen. So it's Tuesday. It's not a Tuesday. See, that's what it's all about. Get that gift, wrap it up, and give it away. 365, 2022. I challenge you to catch up and to do the right thing. Have a great week.